What's up, everybody? It's your host, or new host, or same host, Dustin Lingeman, and we are coming to you live for Week 13 Sits and Starts. And alongside of me is my co-host of the day, JC Campos.
Yes, I am the co-host for today, apparently. So, hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
It's going great, man.
It's exciting.
Did you have a good holiday?
I did. I was in Pittsburgh, man. It was a cool time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Missed you on Tuesday, man. We missed you a lot.
Appreciate you, man. Missed you too.
So, unfortunately, we weren't able to do our waiver wire show, so hopefully you made the right choices. And to be frankly honest, there wasn't a lot to,
there wasn't a whole
really
lot.
add.
Nah.
But just as a reminder, you can follow our show on Twitter at tweet FFG.
Yep.
And ask us questions using that hashtag AskUsFFG.
Yeah, send those questions. We love them.
Yeah, absolutely. And what email should they use?
They can send us emails at askusffg@gmail.com.
And for all you lucky ladies out there, you can hit up JC at 708. Just kidding.
Yeah,
you call us.
Yeah, you can call us and leave voicemails. That's 708-655-4508.
And just as a final reminder, please be sure to like, share, and mash that notification button so you will get alerted every time we drop a new episode. Typically, we do these at 3 p.m. On Tuesdays, we do that at what time?
We do those at...
Bueller? 9 a.m.
There you go. You wrote the script here, buddy. Come on.
You were supposed to pick it up where I left off.
All right, my bad.
Somebody better say something.
Yeah.
You can't have dead audio,
I
guys.
kind of like it. I
That's
think
true. Are we going to introduce Andrew over
I
there,
was
or-
about to before y'all jump. Anyways, and the master of all of our awesome graphics, our microphones, pretty much the whole production of the show,
Yep.
Mr. Andrew Valentine.
Andrew, we'd love to put you on screen, but...
Yeah, I know. I got a face for radio. I get it.
It's all right.
I am actually doing everything now because Brandon decided to just ditch us. He just said, you know what, I'm leaving. I'm going off, and I'm taking this cool, awesome job with benefits and everything, and he's gone. So now I got to do everything.
It's true. It's true.
Who needs benefits?
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, we work out of a school. So, Illinois Media Schools are a place of employment here.
IMS.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes our students, get jobs and leave us. So
Yeah, it's weird.
In memory of Brandon, we'll have a moment of silence. Anyway,
Okay.
continuing on.
So, as I mentioned in the beginning of the show, we are going to bring you those sits and starts. However, before we dive into those games, we want to go with some breaking news updates. So,
Dun-dun-dun.
wrong show, bro. First one I'm going to talk about is Mr. Adrian Peterson. Did you hear about this? Did you see about this?
Yeah, he honestly is, how do I say this? He's been passed around the league a little bit. Good old AP.
Yeah, he's like the village bicycle.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
gets
like it.
everyone gets a ride.
I like that. That's a good one. That's
Yeah,
a good
hey.
one. That's a lot more PG than what I was going to say. But,
Hey.
yeah, so AP is now with where? Who? What
It's
team?
Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, storied career, future Hall of Famer. When he goes in, he's going to have like 15 teams on that bust of his. So
Yeah, honestly. But we wouldn't recommend picking him up.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't.
No, I don't think he's got it anymore.
Yeah, I
we
think-
thought maybe he had it, but he didn't show enough. He got beat out by other running backs. So, yeah.
You know, it's funny. I was driving home, and this came along. I think it was either on my phone or on the radio. And I literally was like, almost hit a car because I was like, oh, I got to add him. And then I was like, wait a second. He played for the Titans, which is a run offense first, and he sucked.
He did suck, yeah. Yeah, if he couldn't run behind that offensive line, which is one of the premier offensive lines in the entire NFL, I don't know how he's going to do in Seattle. I think they're just bringing him in just for depth. Honestly, that's
makes sense.
That's it. They're pretty hurt in that backfield too. Without Chris Carson having that neck injury, Alex Collins is questionable. Travis Homer got hurt. They have DJ Dallas, but that's about all they got right now. So it makes sense to just bring him in, give him a look, and who knows?
Yeah, you never know. Maybe we're all wrong. Maybe
Maybe.
Seattle got it right.
Yeah, I doubt it.
And you'll be hitting us up with your hate mail. No, just kidding. Next on the news, I'm sure everyone and their mom heard about this, but Antonio Brown and Mike Edwards suspended with no pay for 3 games because of a fake COVID card.
That's correct. They, got caught up. So let's talk about this real quick. I do want to clarify. I know we're not big Aaron Rodgers fans, but what Aaron Rodgers did and what Antonio Brown did are two different things.
True.
Okay. So Antonio Brown legitimately gave the NFL a vaccination card that was fake. He was never vaxxed, and he led everyone to believe that he was by telling them that he was, only to be found out that he was not caught. So that's what Antonio Brown did. Whereas what Aaron Rodgers did is a little bit different. During a press conference with the media, when the media asked him specifically if he was vaccinated, his answer was, "I am immunized." He didn't say he was vaccinated. He just said he's immunized. Apparently, he did some, I don't know, Chinese medicine thing.
Stupid.
Something. He did
Crazy
something.
Karen.
Yeah, to, I don't know, help protect against the COVID. We can't say the word because we'll get, demonetized. But, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But apparently he did something like that. However, the NFL and the Green Bay Packers knew he was not vaccinated. So a little different.
Yeah, I disagree though.
Both suck.
He didn't wear his mask in the press conference?
Correct. Yeah.
And those reporters were told that he was good to go.
Yeah, and he wasn't suspended any games, and he probably should have.
Yeah, he wasn't suspended. He wasn't fined. He had to miss games because he got COVID, which makes sense, right?
Yep.
So I don't know, man. I feel like there's I just feel wrong. This feels gross.
Yeah.
I know everyone knows I'm not the biggest Karen Rodgers fan, but I feel like he should get. I mean, he got nothing.
He should have
In
got
fact,
fined.
CeeDee Lamb got fined. What was it, like $15K for
Not wearing a mask.
and this guy got nothing. So
Well, that's
Anyways.
what happens when you play favoritism with your league's MVP.
League's MVP, you can suck my. Hey, just so you guys are aware, Cleveland, Green Bay, and Carolina are all on buys this week.
There's some good players on those teams.
Oh, there is.
There's Nick Chubb. A few guys like that. Jarvis
Christian
Landry, McCaffrey, who's probably not playing. Man,
He's out for the season.
it's going to be interesting to see when we do our offseason show where we rank him. Honestly, it's 2 years in a row that he's just hurt more than he's played.
Yeah, he's like glass, dude.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Sucks, man. It sucks.
I'm not. Anyways, that's a different show, different topics. So let's dive into these games. How
Hold
about
on,
that?
there's a few updates.
Well, hold on. I'm not gonna go over all the injuries.
All right.
We're losing content to the game.
All right, let's go.
I'm running the show. I'm at the helm.
Drive the bus.
Let's go. All right, our first game, we got the Arizona Cardinals, who are 9-2, versus those Chicago Bears that are 4-7. Hashtag fire Nagy. So for me, let's go with the Cardinals side first. Obviously, Kyler Murray is an interesting player, right?
Dude, he sprained his ankle a few weeks ago, and he's still not back.
He's not back.
What the hell?
And what drives me nuts is they keep saying he's questionable. He's a game time start. It's like, why can't you just say if he's in or out? Just stop playing games. If he's going to play, he's going to play. I think he's going to play this week. I really do. He's been, how many games? 4 games now?
Dude, it's been 4 games. It was 3 games and a bye.
Yeah, all right, I get it. Let's protect him. They're trying to get to the playoffs, but come on, bro.
They got to do
Come on.
something, because if they go into the playoffs and he's rusty, that's on them for not playing him, honestly.
Yeah, and it's pissing me off.
Me too, man. I have him in a few leagues, and it sucks.
Yeah, and I started Cam, who sucked. Anyways, so if you have him, monitor this.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. A few backups that I would think of is Tua. I think he's worth a stream purpose.
I could see that. There's a few guys. Cam.
And then also, I mean, Thursday already happened.
Yeah.
So
Can't get Taysom.
you
or
can't get
those guys,
Taysom.
yeah.
But, I mean, I would go with Tua or
maybe Kirk Cousins, who's
Kirk
been killing
Cousins.
lately.
Or what about Wentz? How are you feeling about Wentz?
I actually do like Wentz as a backup.
Okay.
I do. But let's continue on, though. For the
Okay.
Cardinals, who are you starting?
Okay, for the Cardinals, I'm starting, obviously, if he's good, Kyler Murray, James Conner, Hopkins.
Who's also questionable to play.
Yeah, he's questionable to play. I think they're both going to play. I think
Yeah, me
this is
too.
just a game.
Me too.
AJ Green is interesting. I would start him if you have to, maybe that flex spot. Zach Ertz, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm in one of my deeper leagues. I may have to put Zach Ertz and Mark Andrews
In a flex. Wow.
in a flex, dude.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not liking it. I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah, but I wouldn't feel too bad about that. I'd rather flex one of those guys than AJ Green.
But now we're getting down to the nitty gritty, man.
It's true. You
Now
got to
we're
win.
getting down to the nitty gritty, man. You get
win or
one
go
loss
home.
and you're out.
Yep.
Anyways, people I'm sitting this week, I would say Rondell Moore, Eno Benjamin.
Yep.
You agree? Disagree?
No. The only guy I wanted to mention was a sleeper that I have is Christian Kirk, who's been really good for the Cardinals
Okay.
lately. I think it's a nice little sneaky play, especially if DeAndre Hopkins doesn't play.
What do you think? Like flex,
Yeah,
wide
for
receiver
sure.
2?
Easy flex.
Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna head over to those Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
That's the excitement. Pretty much the excitement of the whole game. It's just me saying that.
Yeah, the next exciting moment for the Bears will be when they fire some people in that office, their front office.
Fire Nagy. Okay. So obviously the only people I'm excited to start, if you have to, would be David Montgomery and Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney is honestly coming. He's doing. Oh yes,
that's right.
But Darnell Mooney, like honestly, I feel he's really jumping up that rank. Like,
he really is. He really is. The only problem with him is he doesn't really go up and get balls too often, you know. But he does have that breakaway speed.
Man.
Yeah, he's got that deep threat. I don't know what the Bears are going to do when they lose A-Rob at the end of the year, but it'll be interesting to see. But I'm in agreement with you. I'm starting Montgomery and Mooney.
Sorry, I just saw this rumor. Devontae Adams
to the Bears.
To the Bears. I don't believe it.
Yeah,
I think it's
either.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But that'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Okay.
Yeah. So who are you sitting?
All right. Obviously, A-Rob or Allen Robinson, Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
I mean, against the Arizona defense, they're pretty legit, so I don't think he would do good. Justin Fields I think he's still questionable.
Yeah, I think they're not going to play him, just to err on the side of caution.
Either way, I wouldn't start either one of
Yeah.
those.
They did
keys.
officially announce that Andy Dalton will be the starter.
Oh, there you go. So no
So
Justin
Fields
go.
will be
Yeah.
sitting.
And Foles the backup, right?
Foles is the backup,
There you
yes.
So sit them both. And then Kyle Hubert.
Khalil Herbert. Yep. You love that name, don't you?
Yeah, it sucks though because I really liked him. And then Cole Kmet. Really, I mean, with this Arizona, they're really good with the tight ends, covering them, I should say. I feel like this is going to be one of those games. If you are a Bears fan, you might as well just go do something else. Maybe enjoy your kids. I don't know. Do something
Enjoy
outside.
this nice weather. It's like 50 degrees out.
Like it's not. Don't ruin your Sunday. Just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I will, but you don't. Okay, moving on. We got the New York Giants, who are 4-7, versus those Miami Dolphins, who are 5-7. So, JC, who you got for the starts for the Giants?
Oh, thought you'd never ask. It's pretty simple. I'm starting Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
I'm waiting for a big Saquon Barkley game. Hopefully, this is the one, but you never know.
I heard that. I heard this
You
might
never
be
know.
this might be the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm starting Kenny Golladay hesitantly, but I'm starting him just because they don't really have anybody else to throw the ball to
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it kind of sucks.
All the receivers are like.
He's been really bad this year. He's been hurt. And then finally, I'm starting the ever so mediocre Evan Ingram.
But he had a good game on Monday.
Yeah, he's been decent, honestly.
Yeah.
But he's hit or miss, just like many of the tight ends are. I'm sitting Sterling Shepard. I'm sitting Kadarius Toney, and the apparent quarterback is going to be Mike Big Neck Glennon.
Mike Glennon.
Yep, which doesn't bode well for any of the offense, to
No.
be honest with you. It's going to probably be stacked boxes, and Saquon's going to have a hard time running. But who knows? You never know.
Going back in the way back time machine.
He only has 2 wins, in his career as a starter.
And the Bears signed him and paid him what, 15?
Yeah,
15 mil?
Well, let's not even talk about the Bears.
Okay. Anyways,
How do you feel the same? You agree?
Yeah,
with the same
I
starters?
agree. I mean,
Yeah.
the Giants, they suck.
Yeah, they
I
do.
mean, those-
Yeah.
if you have any of those guys, I'm sorry, but I agree with everything you said. There's nothing I'm disagreeing on that. But we'll go over the Miami Dolphins. Who you got for this one?
Pretty easy. I'm starting Myles Gaskin.
Okay.
I'm starting Jalen Waddle and Mike Gesicki.
Ooh, I see. Okay, I agree.
yeah.
Except for
I'm sitting Tua, and I'm sitting Albert Wilson.
explain yourself about Tua.
I just don't see it, man. A lot of people were really high on Tua, and I just don't think he's that good, to be honest with you.
In
I
what
think he
regards?
goes for under 15 fantasy points. How's that?
Because the Giants' defense is that good.
I think Tua sucks.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Sorry, Tua. I believe in you, man.
Yeah, you think he goes for over 15?
You
don't wanna go in there? Okay,
I
alright.
say 18. 18.
Okay, but I'm saying I'll give you. Oh,
So,
let's meet in the middle. 16 total points. You think Tua surpasses it? I think he doesn't. And if he does, you win the bet.
What are we betting?
Whatever you
Oh,
want.
shoot.
We could bet Subway footlong.
I know I still owe you a sandwich, okay? Trust me, I
It's
know.
all right. I already
wanna
lost
bet some
12 beers already.
Some
so-
Chipotle. What do you want to bet?
Yeah, let's do Chipotle.
All right, Chipotle
Oh,
Bowl. There
Chipotle
it
is it.
All
Okay.
right, cool.
All right.
Done.
So, yeah, pretty much I agree with you except for Tua. I think Tua, I think he's good. I think he's decent.
Okay.
He's a good streaming option. I don't really – Giants defense, I mean, they're 4-7. So it's not like their Giants defense is doing anything that great.
That's true.
I get it. The offense is the thing that really struggles, but I'm not seeing them shutting down people. And Tua has a way. I would say he's like a poor man's Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Which is crazy because Jalen Hurts is the top 5 fantasy quarterback, but all right.
And they both win the Bama. Okay. We're we're done with that one. We're going to move on to the Indianapolis Colts, who are 6-6. This game we're still on the afternoon games, and they're going against those Houston Texans, who are 2-9.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty simple. You're going to start Carson Wentz, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman Jr., T.Y. Hilton. He always goes off.
He kills the Texans.
Yeah. So I'm guessing he's going to have a good game.
Yeah. I think he gets maybe 1 or 2 deep balls, and that saves his line.
And then all of a sudden, so he's boom or bust, obviously. But we're thinking he's going to boom. I am sitting Zach Pascal, and I am sitting Jack Doyle.
Same.
I know Jack Doyle had a great game last week.
Yeah, he's been decent at tight end. Honestly, if you need to start a tight end, go for it. I think there are some better options out there, like Evan Ingram, for example. But if you don't really have anything out there, maybe throw in Jack Doyle. I'm just not the biggest guy on him.
I think they're going to run the shit out of the ball.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a running game. Not a lot of
that's
passing.
all they're going to do.
Yeah.
And when Jonathan Taylor and Hines get a little tired, they're going to throw it deep to T.Y., and that'll be your game.
That'll be it, yep.
And for those for the Houston Texans, the only person I am going to start in confidence would be Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not starting Tyrod Taylor, no David Johnson, no Farrell Brown, no Rex Burkhead, none of those guys.
I don't know who Farrell Brown is.
It's a wide receiver.
Great. All right, we're still in those afternoon games, so we're going to go over to the Minnesota Vikings, who are 5-6 versus those Detroit Lions.
This is going to be an interesting game, to say the least. It should be the Vikings by a landslide. Yeah, it's going to be the Vikings by a landslide.
You know what's at this point, right? I wonder if any team's like, please, let's not lose them. Let's not be their only win, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
the Lions suck. That's the only way the Bears get wins.
Yeah.
They play the Lions.
And they barely beat them.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
Yeah,
I almost choked on my turkey.
Yep.
Anyways.
Real quick, breaking news as far as the Vikings go. So they did say that Dalvin Cook's been ruled out for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so,
that's kind of...
Alexander Madison's going to be the guy. So I fully expect him to be a high-end RB2 for those 2 weeks.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know what's funny? Kirk Cousins...
Has been killing it the last 4
He's
weeks.
been killing it. No one's talking about him.
Yep.
Like, not silence, radio silence. And I was the one who was kind of, he sucks. But he's had 1 interception the whole year?
Really?
Yeah, 1. Look it up.
That's news to me. All right, cool. Well, he's been killing it.
Yeah.
And it's the guy that everyone craps on any chance they get. So good for Kirk Cousins, honestly. Good for Kirk Cousins. But getting back to it, we're starting Kirk Cousins. We're starting Alexander Madison. We're starting Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Are you in agreement there?
Yeah, there's nothing crazy that's coming out of your mouth yet.
Yep. All right, cool. Our sleeper candidate here is Tyler Conklin. For example, I'd rather start Tyler Conklin over Jack Doyle. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool. Let's jump over to the Lions. For the Lions, it's real simple. We're starting Jamal Williams just because DeAndre Swift is out. So it's going to be the Jamal Williams show. And in a PPR league, he's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
I would fire him up there.
Oh, yeah. So Jamal Williams is a starter, and the only other guy we're starting there is T.J. Hawkinson. Yep. We're sitting Khalif Raymond. We're definitely sitting Jared Goff, who sucks. He's probably on your waiver wire benches. And then finally, we might flex Josh Reynolds, who has kind of relationship. Yeah, he has a relationship with Jared Goff.
Yep.
And he just seems to get 7-8 targets a game. So it'll be a decent little.
Yeah, I
play.
mean, like watching that Thanksgiving game, I was like, Reynolds, who do you? Oh, he used to be on the Rams.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice to see somebody coming back to life. Yep. All right, we're good with that. We're gonna go over to the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 5-7, versus those New York Jets, who are 3-8. 12 o'clock game. Here we go. So Jalen Hurts, yes. Miles Sanders, yes. Devontae Smith, yes. I'm going to go ahead and even mention Boston Scott here.
Okay.
Yes.
That's not a bad one, especially because Miles Sanders is dealing with a sprained ankle. So.
Yeah. I think Boston Scott, especially in those PPR formats, is going to do really well.
Especially also because Jordan Howard's out. He's ruled out. He hasn't practiced all week, so he's out. And then a guy that, I was in Pittsburgh this past week, and I've heard a lot of talk about Jalen Reagor. Everyone was crapping on Jalen Reagor on their sports station.
Really?
So I listen to a lot of sports talk radio, and for whatever reason, Nick Sirianni keeps trying to involve Jalen Reagor, making him their number 1 receiver, even though, Devontae Smith is way better. But, we're sitting Jalen Reagor, too.
Yeah, I would go with that. And then I would also start their actual defense.
Yeah, and their tight end as well, Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
Who's the top 5 or 6 tight end in the league.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, okay. Anyways, we're going to those crappy Jets now.
Yeah, there's not a lot there.
Yeah, I
These are
think
tentative starts.
honestly, Elijah Moore is the only one I would really
He's
start
been
here.
killing the last few weeks.
That's
He had
the only guy
20-point weeks the last 3 weeks. Yeah.
I would be like, hell yeah. I mean, those of you who picked up Ty Johnson that we mentioned 2 weeks ago, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Because he had a really clunker.
Yep. Actually, I think he got supplanted by Tevin Coleman too. So, which isn't saying a lot. Not that Tevin's a world beater or anything, but he'll be getting the lion's share of the touches. So we're starting tentatively Tevin Coleman in a deep league. Starting Corey Davis just because Zach Wilson likes throwing it to him, and then Elijah Moore seems to be their most explosive playmaker. So we're definitely starting him. We're sitting Jamison Crowder, sitting Ty Johnson, and finally sitting Zach Wilson.
Yeah, pretty simple. Pretty simple. All right, we're going to go over to that L.A. Chargers. Almost said San Diego, but I'm a professional. So the L.A. Chargers, who are 6-5, are going against those Cincinnati Bengals, or as my daughter calls the Tigers, who are 7-4. It's a 12 p.m. game. Once again, super simple. We're going to start Justin Hubert.
Herbert, but yes, Hubert. Herbert.
You know,
Let's get this right one time. Herbert.
I'm English, bro.
right,
we
whatever.
just have
Also, Devonta Smith.
Devonta Smith, yeah.
And
Devonta
Devonta
Smith.
Freeman.
Yep.
Devontae.
We're gonna get like a chalkboard and then spell it phonetically
Dustin,
for you.
you're like my father who's in his 70s who keeps putting a K in Walmart and calling it Walmart. I don't know what to do anymore with this. I don't know.
Maybe just let him be. You know, it's just.
We
know?
let you be for 11 other weeks. So
Yeah.
here we are.
All right, here we go. Okay. Got off the track there, but Justin Herbert.
Yes.
Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, I'm super excited for.
Yeah.
I see that you mentioned Mike Williams. I don't know, man.
Yeah, listen. He killed for the first 8 weeks of the season, and he's just kind of been shaky. Pretty sure he's
I
fighting.
mean, you call him a dud.
Yeah, I've been calling him a dud
For
the last
3
week, and I was
weeks.
right though, wasn't I?
Yeah, then why are you starting him?
Well, just because you kind of got to.
Against the Bengals.
Plus, and the Bengals are a high-powered offense. You got to think that the Chargers are going to throw.
You know, dude, I just don't know about you.
I'm willing to bet Justin
you
Herbert
call
throws
him,
for 300
You
yards.
call him a dud for 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden
I'm back on the train
you're back
again,
on
though.
and you're telling people to start
was
him.
I wrong? I don't think I was.
Then why are we starting him?
Well, because this time
I was
he's
going to
not
say, I think the only way the Chargers actually do win this is if Mike Williams is actually a factor.
Exactly. They got to
Because
throw
if
for
it's just
300
Keenan
yards.
Allen, they just double team on him, and that's it, right?
Yep.
It's him and Austin Eckler then.
Yep.
They need Mike Williams to actually perform. So I don't know if he will. I guess
feel
for
better
those
now.
that start him for their sake, I hope so. But
Yeah.
I don't know if he will or not.
If you could, I would only start Mike Williams if you're desperate. I really would.
I would rather start him over a lot of guys.
Like who?
I don't know. We mentioned Josh Reynolds earlier. Give me Mike Williams.
Oh, well,
100 times out of 100.
okay, all right, come on now.
I mean, I'm just saying. There's
Come
a lot
on
of
now.
guys that are over Kenny Galladay. How about that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm naming names that are
Okay,
people who are
fair
going to
enough.
be asking themselves, who should I
But
start?
if somebody had Kenny Galladay and Mike Williams on their roster,
Yep.
you're telling me that they'd be like, oh, okay, I got to go with Galladay?
Well, that's what you sound like. I'm telling you that I'm starting Mike Williams.
I would
no question.
hesitate to start him,
All
but
right, that's
hey,
fair.
we'll see what happens.
Okay.
I could be absolutely right, which I will be. Jared Cook, not excited to start him. Gonna sit him.
Yep, sitting him too. So let's go over Mike Williams really quickly. So last week
here
at
we
Denver,
go.
he had 3 total points on 8 receptions.
go.
The week before that, he had 15 points. It was on 97 yards, 6 receptions, and a touchdown. And then prior to that, 3 points, 5 points, 1 point, 2 points.
Okay.
So he's been.
So what
not
is your
good.
okay? I don't get this. I don't understand your argument because you're telling
Here's
me
my
that
argument.
he sucks.
Here's my argument.
But you're telling everyone
No,
out
you're
there
not
to
listening.
start him.
You're not listening.
I'm not.
Here's my argument. I know you're not. The Bengals are a high-powered offense. If the
Okay.
Chargers want any chance in beating the 7-4 Bengals, it's they throw the ball like crazy. That's the only way. And if they throw the ball for 300 yards, Keenan Allen's catching 100 of those, and that's about it. So Mike Williams is going to do some damage.
I think they're gonna throw it to Jared Cook. I take it back, folks. Start Jared Cook and sit Mike. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I say Mike Williams goes for at least 10 fantasy
I just
points.
don't understand why you're throwing out stats that he sucks, but you're telling people to start him.
Yeah, because he does suck. He's been
So,
bad. He's been fighting an injury.
Wouldn't it be a better sense to
Okay,
call
here,
him a
how's
sleeper?
this? He's going to be a
How
victim.
about a sleeper?
He's going to be a victim of opportunity. How about that?
Okay, I'm going to call him a sleeper. We'll keep it simple. We're going to move over to the Bengals.
I'll take this one. We're starting Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins.
You're not sitting anyone?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Just kidding. And then our sleeper is CJ Uzmoa.
So close.
Yazma.
So close.
Uzamoa.
That's what I said. Use a MOA.
Okay, I quit. I'm out.
That's it,
I'm
yep.
out.
You can't quit. You're the only guy back there. We need you.
I'm gonna gift you a freaking
You could.
dictionary for Christmas.
Or Rosetta Stone.
No, what is it? Duolingo. I'm gonna get you the app.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll tell you what. JC gets the spelling bee for the regular words. You get the spelling bee for the NFL names.
Okay.
We'll do
Let's go.
that.
That would be fun.
This is a show of learned people here. Definitely.
We learned well.
Definitely. Let's jump over to our next matchup, DL.
Okay. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 8-3, versus those Atlanta Falcons that are 5-6.
I can't believe they're 5-6. I think they're so bad.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I don't know. Sucks.
Oh, I know.
We have a worse record than they do. It sucks.
Cordell Patterson.
Cordero Patterson, yeah. Gee, look, this guy and his names. All right, I'll take the Bucs real quick. So for the Bucs, we're starting Tom Brady, Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Rob Gronkowski.
Simple. What about who are we missing?
Ronald Jones, I don't
Yeah.
really want to. He's got
Yeah, I
a
know.
touchdown like the last 2 games.
I'm just
somehow,
throwing
but
it. I thought maybe I saw him
Nah.
there, but I
Nah.
also remember drafting him, and he screwed me up.
Fournette ran away with that
I'm
job.
barely in the playoffs because of you.
Yeah.
Because of you.
Hey, man, you traded me Christian McCaffrey. I didn't make you.
You traded me, Christian McCaffrey. I
yeah,
traded
sorry.
you,
Sucks for
Nick
you.
Chubb.
Sorry. All right, jumping over to the Falcons.
I'm not sorry.
We're starting Cordero Patterson and Kyle Pitts. We're sitting Matt Ryan, Russell Gage.
It's kind of funny because a lot of people are calling Russell Gage as like a sleeper.
I'm not.
I'm not either. I'm just, I'm trying to make conversation.
All right, let's jump
with
over
you.
to the next matchup, which should be a blowout, where the 2-9 Jacksonville Jaguars fly over to LA and take on the Rams, who are 7-4. I thought they'd be better than they are, but it is what it is.
Who, the Rams or the Jags?
No, the Rams. The Jags are hot trash. We all knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the Jags, we're starting Trevor Lawrence. We're starting James Robinson, who
He did practice.
should be good to go.
He did practice
should
today.
Be good to go. Your boy Marvin Jones Jr. We're starting, and then Dan Arnold. Is he playing? I thought he was fighting an injury. Am I wrong here?
No.
As far as I've heard, I think he is playing.
Oh wow.
So I think he's still listed as questionable, but I think he is officially playing as of this point.
Okay. And then a little sleeper here. Maybe somebody was going to get some touches. Carlos Hyde. Huh? Carlos Hyde.
That's why I put meh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not excited. I mean, honestly, I'm not excited for any of these starts. I don't think.
Only James Robinson, honestly.
Yeah, James. Yeah, that's the only one who I would be like, all right, let's like watch this game.
Are we starting Laviska Shenault?
No,
Okay.
no, we're gonna sit him too. I
right,
think
cool.
isn't he out?
No, he's playing.
I'm thinking
No,
someone else.
he's also healthy, but I think he's probably like 70% at
Yeah.
this point. He doesn't look healthy at all.
Yeah.
honestly.
And he hasn't been relevant. Well, what game did he do well in?
He honestly just gets a ton of targets. That's pretty much it.
Okay, PPR maybe, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't. All right, let's go over to the Rams. Who you got, buddy?
We're starting Matt Stafford,
Yep.
Cooper Kupp, Sony Michel. Are you starting him or?
Here's the thing. I'm watching closely because I do have him on my bench, but I'm seeing how the whole Darrell Henderson Jr.
Yeah, he hasn't
plays.
He hasn't been practicing the last.
Hasn't
2
been
days.
practicing.
Yeah.
2 days in a row, actually. Did not practice for 2 days in a row. I want to say he got limited today, maybe.
Yep.
But it's still up in the air. So if you have Sony Michel, pay attention to this because he would be a sneaky flex option, I would say.
Agreed. I would even probably give Sony Michel a nice flex option, regardless if Darrell Henderson plays or not. If he does play, simply because the Rams are going to go up early and big, and I could just see him getting touches in the late third and early fourth, in all the fourth quarter. Honestly, they probably won't push Darrell too hard. But we are also starting Tyler Higbee, and then finally, there's some news on Odell Beckham.
Yeah, I put him here as a sleeper, right? Just because I feel like without Robert Woods in there, he's the wide receiver too. However, he's listed as questionable. He's got a hip injury. And really, I think they're going to save him. I think they're going to keep him out of the game, get him rested up for the following week because really, Jags aren't really going to put up that much of a fight, I feel like. I was excited, though. I really was like, yes, I'm going to get him. But no. I think even if he plays, I think he'll be a decoy if that.
Yeah.
But I think his game is coming. He looked a little bit better last game. He looked like he knew what he was doing. He did get a touchdown.
He did.
So
I think he got hurt on it.
He did. That's where his hip thing happened.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Which is crazy.
So to put a bow on this, I would probably not start him.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
All right, let's jump over to our next matchup where the 5-6 Washington football team fly over to Las Vegas to take on the Las Vegas Raiders,
Yay.
who are 6-5. Real quick for the Washington football team, we're starting Tyler Heineke, who we've been high on all year. We're the official Taylor Heineke support club.
We should actually get a signed jersey.
We should get T-shirts made.
Something.
Yeah.
Let's go Heine.
Ooh, I like that.
Where's your Heine?
That's not bad. Or like a Heineken bottle.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Grab you some Heine.
That's not bad. I mean, we'll work on it.
We'll
work on it.
Okay.
You're allowed to say those things because you are a dad. So
It's true.
I'll excuse
Ah!
those. That's all you get, though.
That's it, though. Yeah, your limit is reached. We're also starting Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, Logan Thomas, who's coming back.
Dude, I'm excited.
Yeah, finally.
I got him my sneaky little waiver. Not even. I went past the waiver, found him, was like, oh, I'm going to take him. And then all of a sudden, people were like, oh, you're an idiot. And now all of a sudden, like, oh, dude, how'd you know? Like, because of the sleeper app. That's fine. Yeah.
And then finally, J.D. McKissick is hurt.
Yeah, which I feel is going to be huge. I mean, huge bump to Antonio Gibson.
Yeah.
It just kind of sucks, though, because if you had him on your team, probably in PPR,
He was solid.
it's kind of a huge blow to you.
Yep.
So we'll see.
And then finally, we're sitting Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, I mean, who?
Yeah. All right, jumping over to the Raiders side. DL, we're starting Derek Carr.
Yes, we are.
We're starting Hunter Renfrow. And then we're starting Josh Jacobs, who did get a practice in, I saw.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay.
And then a big blow to all the Darren Waller owners. He is hurt.
That's why I actually have Logan Thomas. Because Taylor Waller got
Hey, there you go.
hurt.
It's good sneaky move in case Darren's out.
That's how I roll, bro.
Yep.
I'm sneaky like that.
All right, let's jump over to our next matchup, DL.
Okay, we're going to go with those Baltimore Ravens, who are 8-3, versus those Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 5-1.
Yeah, they have a tie.
They tie with Detroit.
Yeah.
So is it worse that they tied or that they didn't win?
It's crazy as it sounds. I'd almost rather lose. But obviously, a tie is way better. But could you imagine tying with the freaking Lions?
Yeah,
that's awful.
Anyway, so here's where we're going to start for the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to go with Lamar Jackson, Hollywood or Marquise Brown, Mark Andrews, Rashad Bateman.
Who's been solid, yeah.
Yeah, he's having a decent year, and I think he complements Marquise really well. I'm not really excited about the running backs, Latavius Murray, Devonta Freeman.
He got it,
really,
ladies and gentlemen.
Really,
finally,
Andrew.
Finally.
I do kind of happy. You don't know how you were killing me for weeks. Honestly, for weeks, not getting that name right.
He couldn't sleep. He told me.
Well, there you go. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Yeah, but anyway, Devonta Freeman is probably the running back to play here in a flex position. I'm not excited about it, but he just seems to have that step still. So that
he's like boomer bust TD kind of guy. But I mean, he gets you points.
Yeah,
he gets you at least 10 points.
He does.
So, but yeah, if you can find someone better. What about Jamal Williams? Would you start him or Jamal Williams?
I'll give you Jamal.
Okay.
Just because he's going to get so many opportunities.
I agree.
Yep.
Okay. So for those Pittsburgh Steelers, we're going to start Ben Roethlisberger. Kind of. He's geriatric fuck, and we don't like him that much. But we got Najee Harris, Devontae Johnson.
Deontay, but you were close.
Dang, so close. Chase Claypool.
Here's the next one. Who's your tight end?
Pat Freiermuth.
Freiermuth, but you were close again.
Freiermuth.
Freiermuth. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, Ben, really, if you have to.
I wouldn't start him.
I
Not against the Ravens.
That was my bad. I think I just.
That's okay.
I was just like, oh, Steelers, fire away. Yeah, I wouldn't start him. I changed my mind on that.
Yep.
I think you can find someone who can stream.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said,
Taylor.
Carson.
Heineke, yeah. Give me Taylor Heineke. Give me a lot of other guys.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, guys like that, yeah. So, again, we're sitting Ben Roethlisberger. We're starting Najee Harris, Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, and the Muth. We're starting
Is Luth.
Yep. All right, let's jump over to our next matchup with this 6-5.
And we're also sitting James Washington.
Yeah. Well, good old politician James Washington.
Okay.
All right, jumping over to the next matchup, the 6-5 San Fran 49ers fly over to rainy Seattle to take on the 3-8 Seattle Seahawks. Boy, the mighty
isn't that
fallen.
weird?
Yeah.
It's just weird because if you would have told me at the beginning of the year that the Seahawks were going to be 3-8 and not even close to being in the playoffs, I would have been like, are you smoking crack? What's wrong with you?
This is what happens when a third of your payroll goes to the quarterback. This is what happens. So anyway, jumping over to the 49ers, we're starting Eli Mitchell, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, and that's about it.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy, though, because Deebo Samuel is actually injured. That's why you're not seeing him on our list, because you're probably like, these guys suck. How come they don't know about him? But
no, he's hurt.
He's out. You know what sucks is I literally got beat by him last week, and now he's injured. I'm like, mother.
That sucks. But anyway, we're also sitting Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Jimmy Garoppolo. And really, Samuel's the one who is, like, honestly the offense of this team. He really is. He's running it. He's catching it. This is George Kittle. I think this might be
a big week.
He's going to have a day.
I could see it.
Going to have a day.
I could see
There
it.
you go, Andrew. Fire him up. I know you're a big fan.
Yeah, no, me and George Kittle got some history, so we'll see. I hope you're right, especially since Deebo Samuel's going to be hurting.
I think.
But I feel like Brandon Ayuk may have himself a game too, and possibly who's the running back again?
Eli Mitchell.
That's another man who I think is probably going to have another feasting day.
Yep.
And he's on one of my fantasy teams, so I'm really hoping for it.
I think so too. Jumping over to the Seahawks, we're both starting Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and Alex Collins.
Man, I feel bad for you decaf people who roster.
I like caffeine.
That's why I said decaf.
DK Metcalf, genius.
No, I knew what I was saying. Anyway, but anyways, I felt bad because he got a point for you.
Yeah, he hasn't. Honestly, it's been feast or famine. One of the receivers does well, and the other one doesn't.
It's weird because usually it's Tyler Lockett is the one who's really famining.
Yeah.
So I hope DK Metcalf will feast.
Cool. Jumping over to our Sunday Night Football game. DL, you want to take that one?
Sure. Okay, Sunday night we're gonna go with those Denver Broncos, who are 6-5, versus the Chiefs, right? Kansas City Chiefs, who are 7-4, right? Pretty simple here. Teddy Bridgewater, we're good with. Gordon, I think, is out.
Yeah, he's out.
He's out, so you don't have to worry about him, which is awesome for you Javonte Williams managers.
Yep.
I think he might have a day.
Yeah, so Vic Fangio came out today when they asked him how they felt about giving the workload to Javonte Williams, and he said that he feels excited to do it. So
yeah, and you've been singing his praises for a while.
It's
so
finally time to unleash the beast.
Release the Kraken. We're also going to start Jerry Jeudy as well. As far as sits are concerned, I mean, it's probably no surprise you guys may have known this, but
Your boy Courtland Sutton.
My boy Courtland Sutton. I don't like
What?
him.
You don't want to start Courtland Sutton, but he's your
boy.
favorite player.
Because he just, oh God, he sucks. And not only that, they gave him an extension.
They did.
So maybe like fantasy wise, he sucks. I'm sure he's an excellent player, but you can't trust him. I mean, I think he's had 1, 2, maybe like 3 decent games if you were managing him, but you can go ahead and cut him. If you don't want to cut him, sit him. Same with Tim Patrick. I think he's more of a wide receiver forward. There's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yep.
And Teddy's trying to do his best, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. And tight end Noah Fant. Once again,
Close. He did faint, but he won.
Fant. What?
All right, let's jump over to the Chiefs side. For the Chiefs, we're
Asshole.
starting Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Healer.
Yep. And that's pretty much it
Yeah,
for
that's it.
the Chiefs. We're sitting your boy Darrell Williams. He's just not getting the looks he needs yet. Yep.
Darrell Williams.
All right, and then to our final game of the week.
Woo! Monday Night Football. This is actually going to be a really good game.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think.
really excited for this one. It's going to be a huge game.
So we got, New England Patriots, who are 8-4, versus those Buffalo Bills, who are 7-4. This is going to be the game of the century, folks. You may want to record it because it's going to be a lot of defense.
Who you got this game? Just curious.
Ooh, this is tough. I'm going to go Patriots, bro.
I'm going to go Buffalo.
I'm on that bandwagon right now.
All right, want to do a double up bet?
Double up bet.
Let's just, Chipotle.
I think you
whatever.
got a problem, bro. I think you need to go Gamblers Anonymous. Everything's betting. He bets me like...
You want to bet?
Sure.
That's cool.
Let's bet.
All right, let's jump over to the Patriots, who are 8-4. The Patriots will be. We're going to start Mac Jones. He hasn't been the greatest fantasy football quarterback, but
You know what's annoying? Everyone's like, "Oh, did the Bears miss again?"
No.
It's like he has Belichick.
where he was supposed to
has
go.
Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
Of course, he's gonna look like a freaking shiny penny.
Yep.
Well, he's working in the same offense he had in college, so
Yeah.
it's the perfect setup for him, honestly. It's the perfect coach. It's the perfect defense. It's perfect for him. If he was here in Chicago, I guarantee you'd be seeing a lot of like Zach Wilson and maybe a little bit of Trevor Lawrence there possibly. He's good, but it only works with the Patriots, I think.
I believe that's what I'm saying. And even when like it fell to him, I was like, of course, Mac Jones.
Trust
would
me,
fall.
if the Patriots had Justin Fields, he'd be performing much better.
Yeah,
Trust me.
honestly. Okay.
It's just coaching staff is good there. All right, so we're starting Mac Jones. There's a few running backs who are going to be starting
3.
there. Yeah, so I think of all of them, the safest bet is probably Damian Harris.
Yes, that's who I am.
Yeah, so probably Damian Harris. But we would also be interested in Ramondre Stevenson as well.
And PPR formats, we would go with.
Jacoby Myers. He catches a ton of balls, that wide receiver, man.
No, I'm talking about who is it? The wide receiver or running back.
Who?
Brendan.
Bolden?
Yeah.
Brandon Bolden?
Yeah.
I'm not too interested in him. Yeah, we could sit him.
Really?
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
but we are starting Hunter Henry, who I think is battling an injury right now. Is he not? All right, well, cool. Thanks for doing your research.
He's dealing with some ankle stuff,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it is.
he's hurt. Yeah, but it's looking like he's gonna play. So
Don't start Jonah Smith, though.
no, in no instance are we starting Jonah. Not
We're
at all.
done.
Yeah,
with
I
Joey
mean,
Smith.
if you're a dumbass and drafted
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
I mean,
no.
Jesus.
But I mean, he's super athletic. If you saw him, you'd be like, "Holy crap, freak!" But we're not starting him. All right, jumping over to the Bills side, we're starting Josh Allen,
Duh.
Stephon Diggs,
Duh.
Zach Moss. Here, boy, Emmanuel Sanders. Is he playing?
You know what? I screwed this up. I'm not starting Zach Moss.
I mean, he's gonna get red zone
No.
touches.
No. Sit his ass.
All right.
Sit his ass hard.
All right, so you're sitting him. I'm okay with starting him in the flex. I'm okay also with starting Cole Beasley, especially in a PPR league. We're also starting Dawson Knox, who's a really good tight end. He just kind of came onto the scene out of nowhere this year. And then finally, Matt Breida is going to be an interesting
See,
game.
I would start Breida over Moss.
Okay.
Any given Sunday.
I can see that.
Emmanuel Sanders, you know what? He's starting to remind me a little bit of a Cortland Sutton.
Your boy just inconsistent.
You know, he started really, really, really strong in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like now all of a sudden, he's like yesterday's trash, kind of like your mom.
I mean, he's like
Don't-
33 or 34.
Don't
so.
say he's going to be the next Cortland Sutton. I kind of need him this week.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But he hasn't done anything in the last 3
Yeah.
weeks. What has he
He's been
done?
lost in that offense.
Yeah.
Like
it's
I'm
true.
not. I want him. I got him on my team, but I literally benched him because
with you.
it's just. I think Cole Beasley is a better option.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And then we're sitting Devin Singletary and Gabriel Davis.
Gabriel.
Yep.
I just wanted to say it like that.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are your games. We did it really fast this time.
Not that fast.
Okay, maybe not that fast.
Pretty fast, though.
So, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. We will have the Waiver Wire show back up next Tuesday, as long as JC can wake up in time and get here. Usually that show is at 9 o'clock a.m. or 9:30, depending on when JC comes. But you will be in luck because we'll have a fun-filled packed show for that. Once again, if you're trying to get to us, you can hit us up on Twitter at
On Twitter, yes.
at tweetusffg. Make sure you use that hashtag AskUsFFG if you have those questions. We do actually take sit and start questions throughout the week, especially on that Sunday morning. Kyle Murray, you're going to have that question mark, like, what should I do? Hit us up. Also, if you want to email us any questions,
You can send us emails at askusffg@gmail.com.
gmail.com.
And then if you have any voicemail questions, send them over. We're excited to hear them. We'll play them on the show. You can send those over to us by calling us at 708-655-4508.
Or even if you just want to prank JC.
You can prank me. That's cool.
Yeah. Or me, but it's cool. It's really his phone. So
It's true.
Anyways, we'd like to thank you so much for your time. And remember, like, subscribe, mash that notification button. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you win fantasy, and it's because of us. And if you lose, well then
It was because of you.
because of you. Yeah, basically. All right, guys, take it easy. We'll see you again on Tuesday. And once again, like, subscribe, and share.